Hey boys, yoo-hoo! Had a good night of sleep, fully rested, been up for a few hours, only had lunch, some grilled calamari with, what do you call it, potatoes and manjel. I think it's manjel, that type of vegetable. Had green leafy things. Yoo-hoo! This is day 2 of the new DLC, the Warden and the Punch. Yesterday we started with the Broken Axe, with the Grom. We started with Iveres, Altarion the Grim. Those campaigns will continue. Today we are starting with Bonerattlaz and Azog the Slaughterer, and later in the second part of the stream with Knights of Kalador and Imrik. I think it's called Prince Imrik. So this is how we're gonna pretty much be doing the new content, new DLCs. We'll be starting all the factions and then just play them, mixing them for 150 turns while working towards short campaign victory. Not all planned to finish. Today we have Bonerattlaz, new greenskin faction. They moved Azog the Slaughterer north, no longer part of the greenskins, what was called at the time Black Krag, and now they're all again renamed to Grimgor's Hard Boys. Now Azog the Slaughterer is in the north, starting at Karak Ungor, the Red Mountain, where it used to be the starting place of the Red Eye greenskins. Now it's Bonerattlaz.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to, of course, name remember these new names. You know, for posterity's sake, for naming the videos, parts, playlists, we're always naming them after the faction name. So this is the first Bonerattlaz campaigns, part 1. We're playing again a long stream, probably like again 10 to 11 hours, starting with Azog the Slaughter and then later on Imrik. There'll be just a small break in between. Yoo-hoo! Hey guys, what do we have here? Things rotation needs Bum Blum, PC Space Goon also the host. Hey there, welcome everybody. And Space Cowboy, thank you. So, Azog, you know, I always wanted to like Azog. You know, he's a orc wizard. Goblin Great Shamans were some of the worst lords in the game. They're probably now the best greenskin lord in the game. A lord, not legendary lord. They have awesome mount. They are a wizard that gets can find arcane items, and even with having one of the worst lords in the game, the Little Va, it's still better than the other lords. Wizards are wizards. There's a reason the archmages are pretty much dubbed legendary lords. What do we have here? Nice, cool. Looks like almost like a, I don't know. They wanted to like make a skeleton here, like the undead orc face with a crown. Azog has a crown sorcery, the item of Nagash. Faction effects suitable climate temperate. So we didn't get what we wanted. We didn't get the climate changes for the greenskins, so they get you know, better climate options like temperate and desert and/or jungle, all suitable. Instead, they you know, make different climate you know, suitable as faction strengths or effects, how you want to call them. Like Grom has temperate islands, so you're gonna game that pushes you towards Ultron. You still start in Bretonia, where it's all yellow, but you kind of want to go to Ultron because it's all green for you, because Ultron is kind of his you know, his continent. Like same for the opera singer Legend Lord. This faction does have the temperate suitable, which means you know, in the lore he was fighting the Empire until he got killed by the Empire. But we are running our own timeline here. Why would his faction get bonus with Vampire? Shouldn't the Vampires want Azog's ass for a crown? No. It's because they kind of look. He has the Nagash's crown. Crown is fighting with fighting Azog for control. You know, it's 50-50. Nobody can win. And Azog also, you know, does a lot of damage to the Empire, and you know, the Vampire said Empire. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. So one thing is Nagash and another thing is goddamn Gringer, stop calling. One sec. Grimgor trying to interrupt. It's not his turn yet. It's not his turn yet. One of the top supporters is probably gonna be requesting Grimgor Ironhide, so you guys are gonna see Grimgor. Probably not gonna be nothing restrictive, so you're gonna see a proper Grimgor campaign. Anyways, where were we? Yeah. So Azak has the crown. He fights the Empire. Pretty much fights everybody. You know, he wants to get his VA going and you know, the greenskin style, murder people, fight battles.
God. Have you seen that shit?
Thank you, Fagum.
Shit.
So, faction effects for this faction, initial challenge is normal. How in the world is fighting Empire as your main opponent a normal initial challenge? This is beyond me. The Empire has these technologies. Empire, Kislev, the clones of the Empire as well, have this set of technologies which you pay a chunk of gold and you get permanent bonuses every battle against various factions. If I'm not mistaken, against the Greenskins is 10 leadership and 10 melee defense. Just like that, on top of everything else, on top of legendary difficulty, on top of the massive experience they get, well, pretty sure let's get them 10 more leadership, 10 more melee defense. How in the earth is this a normal initial challenge is beyond me. You know, this is basically they just roll a dice. They just roll a dice and oh shit, it just rolled normal. Oh, let's roll the dice again. Oh, look at that. Look at that, wrong guy. Oh, look at that, very hard. Clan Wars very hard. Never, ever, never, ever, ever, ever was Clan Wars very hard. One of the easiest campaigns from the start. Get Kirito Carcassonne, do whatever you want. Just, you know, they just roll a dice and yeah, this is very hard, this is normal, this is easy. Yeah. And what is this for Skarsnik? Hard, huh? The hardest campaign in the game is hard. Clan Wars is very hard. Okay, okay. Okay, where were we? So, faction effects, suitable climate is temperate. Temperate is most of the Empire, pretty much all of the Empire. So, basically tells you, you wanna get piece of the Empire. We start in Northern World Edge Mountains, which have been expanded and cut off. They haven't updated this thing here. So half-assed as usual. I even seen their you know, new maps. It wasn't updated yet either. So this big pass here has been expanded, but this not has been updated. I think this area will get probably passage to the east eventually. They're probably waiting for the update for then. Diplomatic relations plus 40 with the vampire counts and Arkan the Blake. So vampires, you know, being the minions of Nagash Kappa, and Arkan the Black being the servants of Nagash, his right hand, get plus 40 relations, which is significant. If you actually help the vampires, they might actually just, you know, be a decent buffer. But there's a problem. There's a problem. They forgot about this faction one most important thing. If you're gonna work with the vampires, where the fuck is the way to mitigate vampiric corruption? Mitigate, you know, the penalties it comes with. Ridiculous penalties on top of everything. So they want you to work with the vampires, but they don't give you the tools to actually live alongside the vampires. So it's kind of half-assed again. So we don't get immunity to vampiric attrition. We don't get no penalties for vampiric corruption for the provinces. So if you want to work with vampires, live, you know, side by side, you're gonna have rebellions 24/7 and possible attrition as well. We'll see if something else happens here, but it doesn't say any of the faction strengths are here. So might be a little bit early, but doesn't look like it to me really. Va has a chance to contain wyverns. Fucking what the hell? This is a faction effect. Fucking wyverns, multiplayer units. Research rate plus 20%. That's nice. And income from second settlements plus 25%. That's very nice. Load effect for Azak. Leadership aura size plus 75%. So that's plus 3 leadership. lord nearby, that blue circle, so they get encouraged. With the battle skills it's +8, and with Azak it's +16. So in that massive blue circle is where it's gonna get even more massive because of other bonuses like good attacker. Everybody gets 16 leadership, which is significant, until you get, of course, top units, and that becomes relevant. And Azak Va doesn't say what it is here. We're gonna have to see in the game. Starts with Forest Goblin, Spider Rider Archers, Goblin Rock Lobbers, and Trolls. So these two are very nice starting units. You know, I wish they added armor piercing damage to Wolf Riders and the Forest Goblin, Spider Rider Archers. The only way to make them actually work in campaign. Probably should have been a technology to give them like 10 AP. Wolf Riders and Spider Goblin, Forest Goblin, Spider Archers is pretty much the only way to use this in campaign on the Legend difficulty. Even on lower difficulty, why would you usually shit over the other stuff that's available? But unfortunately, we did not get such a thing. Not much here to say. This is, you know, basically just Azak move there, not a brand new faction. Instead, just Azak gets his place, like Karakungor and Karakaden and the Ungry Manifest. Yeah, that's it, Razor. Thank you for continued support. Been loving this update so far. It's injected the game with freshness, and I feel like we're gonna be playing a lot. Yesterday we only played over 10 hours. Today's another over 10-hour stream. And they're just for the new factions, you know. New factions are, you know, exciting, you know, but, you know, for 5 minutes, you want to go back to your favorite factions, of course. Want to see how, you know, affected them, and also, you know, want to, you know, replay as well.
Hail to you, Slaughterer. Your mysterious iron hat has compelled you to march out from Troll Country into the mountains in search of richer lands to despoil. The local goblins have been lax,
Ironhead, the council,
allowing the feeble men of Ostermark to secure a foothold here. Drive them out, and their remaining lowland provinces will be yours for the taking, as will all the realms of men. The nearby vampires surely sense the power of your crown, and could be open to an alliance, though such an arrangement goes against your baser instincts. Overrun their lands, if you prefer. To the south, the remnants of the Red-Eye tribe currently harass the Slayer King. Such a formidable and proximate Dawi should be watched, for he may soon become your problem too. The time of men and dwarfs is over, Azag. The crown whispers desires of death and destruction, and you will oblige.
One of my favorite factions, top 3, Karzakarak, Reichland, and Sylvania. After that, Elves, and the 5th spot is kinda, you know, weird. I do enjoy playing a lot of factions. Okay, this is nothing new. We read about this thing yesterday. There's the reputation bar. Okay, what do we have here? Let's read. Up north, guided by his mysterious, ominous Iron Crown, Azak has headed into the northern mountains. Maybe a cold, inhospitable place for an orc, but it seems to matter little to the Slaughterer. The Bonerattlaz will take what they want from the opulent northerners, be they stunty or human, let them all tremble in his sinister wake. Thank you, Tobifana. Azak has some of the best voice lines in the game.
I am true power.
God damn, love it. Love it. Let's investigate this. Short campaign victory, destroy Ostermark, Kislev, Karakadrin. 25 occupy loot razor sex settlements. 8 victory settlements in a short campaign victory. Nagashizar is on the list. At least there is an additional one on the list, thank god. No Ancient City of Quintex, huh? So they added Nagashizar, you know. Maybe in like 2 updates in a year we add 2 more settlements here. Thank you for rating, and ooh, what the shit? You have to fight Archaon. You have to defeat Archaon for short campaign victory. Really? I thought we were past that. I thought we were past that game. Otherwise, it's looking very good. They should have just removed this part. Long campaign victory. Destroy Reichland, Kislev, and Karkadrin. 50 settlements. Control Nagashizar. I guess Nagashizar have something special for Azak. Nagashizar is far in the south, pretty much very close to the Southlands. And you need 16, not 17. 8 and 16. They should have been pretty much been 6, and they should have been like 12. One dream of you know, this thing making sense and multi-tier domination victory. You know, maybe maybe they dedicate like 3 months for the update where they actually work on the, you know, making proper victory conditions. You know, if they want my input, I can give them my input, you know, for free. But what the fuck is this shit? This is you know, just half-assed conditions as usual. Like, why do they put stuff like this? It's like, how is this even possible without destroying this? So you kind of pushed towards long campaign victory, but you can't do everything, and you still have working towards a short campaign victory. Karak Ungor named to the Red Eye Mountain. So Slaughterer also has Spirit Leech and Aspect of the Dread Knight, so you start with 2 spells already, which is quite nice because he doesn't start with his crown yet. You have to get a crown. 15 missile resistance, 70 armor, 77 leadership. Say 75, 36 speed, 60 melee, attack, 36 defense. The weakness of Azak is his defense. Otherwise, he's pretty good. It just takes a lot of work to get there. Oh, goddamn! It's still 4 points. Still 4 points. Why not 2 like the new factions? Why not 2? I'm gonna have to brick some skills to unlock that. Imbued by Madness, upkeep minus 25% for all Orc and Biggins infantry and cavalry units. This better work on Black Orcs. Passive Frenzy for all Orc and Biggins infantry and cavalry units. Why does it say all Orc and Biggins? Biggins are Orc. What the fuck, game? Oh man, this is not gonna work on Black Orcs. They mean all Orc boys, probably. This is just bad wording here. Bad wording, just confusing, and all this is gonna be bad. Earth-shaking orders. Melee defense plus 8 for all Orc and Biggins. Why do they say all Orc? Biggins are Orc, for fuck's sake. Who worded this shit? Melee defense plus 8 for all Orc and Biggins infantry and cavalry units. God damn it, this is like some basement modding without spell check second input. Insane Visions. Hero capacity plus 1 for shamans and hero recruit rank plus 4 for shamans all provinces. Now that's a very good skill. That's a very good skill. Not Orc enough. Attribute 1 deploying for all Orc and Biggins infantry and cavalry units. Why doesn't this say just all Orcs? Was that so hard? And it requires 4 points for this? Full Abandon, Wild Abandon, Charge 20, melee attack 8. I mean, his skills here are a little bit better, so we'll feel this a little less bad when you have to pick this one. And this one now also give you Wind of Death. Bounce spell, Wind of Death. Bounce spells cannot be overcast. Wind of Death, most of the damage comes from the overcast. But you can still do a lot of damage to some units. This thing, there should be 2 points required in this area for this thing here, and this should count for all orcs. Oh man. So what does the crown do now? Enables advanced Lord of Death magic, so you can't take it until you get a crown, huh? Oh, nice. This is actually pretty good. I love these things. This also, they done this also with Altarion. Miska's bait chance minus 25%, with the magic starting amount plus 10, fuck starting amount. Immune to vampiric attrition. There we go. There we go, boys. Okay, so they actually do give you some ways to work around if you work side by side by the with the vampires. But I wish it was a faction thing called Bonerattlaz after all. But you know, better something than nothing. They did buff the crown and gives you the bounce spell Cup of Nagash. They did do some changes to the magic missiles, so they're a little bit better. But still, you know, you have to put a little bit more effort to actually get anything out of it. Anything, and I mean anything. Only the Lord's Army, yeah. It says only Lord's Army. At least it works for Azak, which makes also sense. Better than nothing, right? Azak's hard armor, 15 armor, 6 defense, 50 missiles, and 50 physical resistance. Oh yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm... 38 second augment area, armor defense. That's good stuff, that's good shit. That's all the good shit. That's what he needs. And Slugger Slashes, 8 attack, 15 weapon strength, 25 more post battle loot, constant more attack and lead. Oh, damn, son. He has good items now. They buffed his items good. They buffed his items good. And Skull Muncher doesn't wreck his melee defense that much anymore. Azak got buffed, boys. His skills are better, his items are better. This could be better for all orcs and not this Wambo Jumbo. This could take only 2 points, but Azak got buffed, and got buffed good. So we talked about this 16 leadership area. Well, you can get another 8, 24. You can even get Bellower and other stuff, and just like almost a map wide for his army. Massive leadership for his army. But you know, it's kind of like kind of weird just go all in it with the leadership size and the buffs. It's actually massive for him, massive. It looks like these ones are still the same here. Just a quick look here. Love how he has the leadership for self and allies in range, and it still has Indomitable giving leadership. Indomitable should give something on top of leadership. I wish to see a Spirit Leech being only 1 skill point here, especially on the lords that have so many skills. Okay, it's pretty good. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. A little bit disappointed, but overall happy with this. All orc and Begins infantry and cavalry units. All orc. That all orc means read this as orc boys. Melee defense plus 8 for orc boys and Begins infantry and cavalry units. Read like that. Because the way this is worded is probably not going to work on black orcs. Arrow boys. Gonna put arrow boys in melee on legendary. Gotta be desperate as fuck. Ooh, he starts with the orc shaman. He starts with the orc shaman. Cunning could be better. Like tough for the shaman. Starts with orc shaman. Mesha. Did they change that as well? No more rally. Oh man, it's still here. Goddamn rally is giving brain damage. This is still crap. This one okay, just to get rid of this. Arcane Conduit on Azak the Slaughterer, Orc. Orc gets Arcane Conduit, Orc. While Arcane, the ever chosen, the most powerful champion in the world, no Arcane Conduit for him. But somehow he can channel all the magic power into his sword and kill anybody in one hit. Huh, how does that work without Arcane Conduit?
I am true power. Knowledge, the crowd's whispering.
Oh man, I love that they actually fixed Gninskis from being a rebellion simulator. Now it actually puts the rebellions to control. So the Northern Village Mountains have 2 regions now. They had 2 regions before. They split this here. They left the Red Eye alive. They control now regions with Big Pass. So the Big Pass has been expanded. Look at this. Big Pass, Karakad now has 3 regions. That's massive. Actually, a huge boost to the Slayer King. Love it, love it. And they added Karak Raziak, no resource. They added so many regions, no resource. This could have something. Could have anything. Just put something here. It's a 2-region province, for fuck's sake. Put pastures or something. There's a little bit pastures here, right? A little bit. Is Essence Steel, Karak Raziak. There's a little bit river here, no? Nah, could have had something here. Should have had iron. It's next to the volcano, yeah. Put some iron here. Azak Sva, 25% the weapon strength, 24 melee attack, and fear and terror for whole army. I mean, not great, not terrible. What the fuck is this shit, man? What the fuck is this shit? 1, 2, 3, 1 line, 2 lines. Nothing. Nothing. Not even 3 unique skills for some performance. I mean, you give troll hack shit. Why not this guy get some shit? Nothing. 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 What is pathetic? Shame. Shame. Next green skin rework, boys. Next green skin work, the CA will remember the Orc Shaman needs some skills. Same like with the same Emperor work, they were gonna remember it's what? Fate, Gunpowder and Steel, and they have Fate as well. You know, the worship building exists, remember me. Generals of the Empire, you just get bold old man. Nothing. Emperor Captain, another bold old man. Nothing. There's some flavor. Nothing to the Orc Shaman.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
me.
Have you seen that shit?
That is so bad.
Holy shit.
Did they even try add something there? They probably just forgot. Thank you, Recon, Slide for tier 3. My blood pressure is rising just thinking about it. Nothing for Orc Shaman. And look at it. Look at it. 1 line, 1, 2, 3. What the shit? They could have. Why not some melee performance a little bit? What the fuck? Nothing.
I am true power.
Okay, this is all the same. No unique garrison, no landmark. is a lord here in a character. We're at war with Ostermark.
Yes. You think yourselves savages? I will show you the true meaning of savagery. All the way.
He's gonna go all the way? Damn, I just met him.
Greetings. How can we fleece up? I mean, help you?
I'm not sure what we're gonna do about this, but we get to the Slayer King. Hopefully it doesn't get more than 6 layers. Would be hard to deal more than 6 layers. He can still declare war though, right?
Marauders all!
The defensive, non-aggressor, and underdog. Yoo-hoo!
The crowd's whispering. Get nasty!
I think also they forgot about followers for this faction as well, for the Green Seas in general. They haven't really put any effort there as well. But might be a little bit too early to say. It feels like it. Weapon strength and melee attack and armor. Strong. So the Orc boys have 1500 health on top of State Troopers. It almost looks like they lowered the assortment charge again, but there have been so many changes on this cause multiplayer that I don't even know what were, you know, can't even remember what their OG was. The Orc boys used to have 22, while the swordsmen used to have 16. I can't believe the Azak unique skills don't affect Black Orcs. Imagine playing Orcs without using Black Orcs. What the fuck is this, multiplayer? That is so bad.
This crowd whispers. What?
Let's scrap. The lads are ready.
Some clean line of fire here while we harass.
We had a great
Let's see what kind of cover scheme we get here.
boys.
Yellow and black. We see yellow and black. I like yellow and black. It's mostly yellow, some black. Yellow is the new green.
We is Dobbo.
I still turn one, nothing much to say, just some ranting.
Running.
Stop it, I know.
Moving fast.
I wish there was a technology that makes the spiders and the wolf riders armor piercing.
Moving fast! Let's get stabby! Running! Moving fast! Running!
I love these big territories like this.
Moving fast! Let's have him! Running!
I'm not sure what's worse, 100 range or this damage. At least no longer causing a friendly poison debuff.
Moving fast! Running! Moving fast! Running! Moving fast! Spider Riders! Running! Scrap! Moving fast! Let's get him!
You know what I don't get? Why the forest goblin spider riders are in the garrison, not the black orcs? So everywhere in the world you get forest goblin spiders. Forest goblins being, you know, forest goblins. So they didn't upgrade the garrison and it still makes no sense. You don't even get a giant or a spider in regular garrisons.
Do it!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey Bonerattlaz. Hey Konglock.
Moving fast! Please, President Dead! Got it! Let's scrap!
Policeman!
I get a little some information regarding uphill, downhill fights. Looks like they finally decided to implement something like that. And the high ground actions matters somewhat. This ground talks, no shit.
Where's the scrap? You're the boss. Please, please. Smash him! back. Let's get up. Process faster. Faster. Let's get some. As I'm ready.
578. Not even 50% of his life.
Whispers.
Wow. Not even that much damage from the Spirit Leech.
Stop it, I know.
Thanks for the resists. Because 8 power. Not even 15% of his health. 15%. Does this mean you need to cast everything you got and it might kill him? During the like 5 minutes.
I knows what to do. Dwarf. As I'm ready.
The boys did good. This is actually a big deal for the games now. For the melee engagements.
Get up. Crowd says faster.
Gods have abandoned us!
Time for the slaughterer.
Begins 85 kills, so. So 134. And we get feathered for torque. I wish you guys, you know, remember this regarding, you know, scripts for the item drops, mods, and you know, Steam and luck. They should go on record. Feather for torque. I don't want a rebels really. We'll should go a little bit more offensive because I don't really want these guys getting up on me. Fighting multiple imperfections is actually ridiculous at the same time. We do need replenishment, we don't have it right now.
Get nasty.
We'll see if this is gonna be fine. Go faster, Route Marcher. This is rank 12 as well. We need a Brain Burster. Power of the War. Opening this window makes me cry. Still also wound here. Growth Obedience. And we can build the ditches. This will still eventually rebel. Anything special here? No resource, no landmark, nothing here.
Now.
Gork, of course. So what do we have here available? Why is this only available? Ah, Wizardly Weapons. We've seen that on the CS stream. 25 weapon strength, that's nice. 25 armor, nice as well. And then you have Wizardly Weapons. Plus 6 armor piercing weapon damage. But you can only put in the orcs. Not even magic attacks, just 6 armor piercing damage. So these guys get better shields and 25 weapon strength. Why did they put a conditioning to it? Leadership is wavering. I mean, this is not bad. The early extra APMs seemed like this. Swizzly weapons is crap, but it could be used on the lower units to actually get a little bit edge until you get the other stuff. The only good thing about this is it will be used immediately. You don't have to wait for technology, which is here, and we need kind of need this. We do have 20% more research with this guy, although there are no breaking points here, so it's the same amount of research like the other factions, unless it's 5 more turns.
The crowd's whispering.
We can't see. We didn't get that far. I think there are reds here, so we could just go for Nagenhof, maybe even rush Behafen. Depending how fast they spam. But I feel like the moment there's another 1 or 2 imperfections here, it's gonna be messy. Kislev has no enemies.
The bear roars at its enemies.
Kislev.
The bear roars at its enemies. I hear it snarl. Can you?
How much money do they have? Even if I give them gifts, they might attack us anyways.
I am true power.
Hmm. 3,000 for that one.
Good.
I'll try to get just more orc boys for now. This we can give them more damage. It'll double their damage against armor. The junk cave still costs 15k now. They lowered it. It's 3, 5, and 7 now. This is the most expensive one. The shamanic TP. Tepi. I don't know how you say this. They're just taking away their air conditioning. TP. Oh, they put own army now. Own army. No longer Lord's army. What about 20 other instances of Lord's army? We're not gonna upgrade this. I need the money. If we get a little bit more bank, I'll just keep it like this. I feel like we'll take some initiative, otherwise it might get ugly. Can't just stay here and fight the rebels. We're in hostile territory here. Why not build gold mine? Because the walls are more important right now. What if Kisa declares war and just beelines for Red Eye Mountain? And then just, you know, Pepega restart streamer. Just because we risked it. Of course, might not happen, but still. We don't do restart or bust, you know, get this or bust, you know, tactics in this stream. We can remove this and then consider something else there. We do need a bit of growth here. It's only 60.
It is night. Don't stand there like some staring.
Very good.
Kislev. The bear roars at its enemies. I hear it snarl. Can you? Kislev. Kislev.
I'll give 2 gifts and hopefully they don't declare war on us and go. We have to trust the Empire.
The Ice
Because
Queen
fighting
does
Kiss in
not want you
Ostermark right
here.
now would be
She
really
always
bad.
gets what she wants.
We have 1300. This will slow it down a bit.
Welcome to Fortress Kislev. We are made of ice.
We are made of ice. Have no enemies, like what the shit? Don't want to fight Big Kislev and the Empire at the same time. Kislev getting like 3 armies in a few turns. So we'll try to influence this a bit. It's not guaranteed, but it will put it closer to 50-50. There's still a good chance they'll attack us. I've made a non-aggression on these guys to break in 10 turns. They don't like this, the Kislev, but they will like us in 9 turns. On turn 11 we break it and the Kislev likes us more. So, plan A, avoid war with Kislev for at least 10 turns.
What you want? As I desire.
We could have given another gift, but we want to save some money. They already got 9 to 11 units.
Ready? I demand it. Keep moving. The ground whispers.
This is a rough terrain here now.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit!
Do not expect a warm welcome to Fortress Kislev. We are made of ice. Kislev. Kislev.
Okay, If Kislev loses alone, we can just do whatever we want in the Empire. They don't trust the Empire, so we might get points fighting the Empire. Get gold here. These guys are a buffer here right now.
Greetings. How can we fleece? I mean, help you?
It's good.
Kislev still haven't attacked the Empire, so on turn 11 we can get the score a little bit more points there.
Let us toast
Trading
Ursun
with,
to your
Krakadrak,
arrival.
huh?
Do not worry, Kislev.
Void War with Kislev, plan A. And kill Ostermark.
Kislev.
Maybe try to invite them
Let us
now.
toast Ursun to your arrival. Do not worry.
Probably want a lot more money for
I
this.
only poison.
They have intentions to attack probably 2 or 3 factions, and we're on their list.
Sylvania greets.
We break this on turn 11 and get points with Kislev.
Me and the lads got some time.
These guys hopefully will get something good. So how strong are these guys? 118? They're probably recruiting at the capital, which is bad for us.
I am true power. The crown of sorcery agrees. This will please the Iron Hands.
Let's do a 5 charge there, huh? Oh, look at this, it's the changed battlefield here. They just trimmed the bushes. This is actually much more subtle here. Look at this is nice.
Chopper's ready.
Gonna kill him! Wah! Gonna kill him!
Diggins! The war is here! Boys! Chopper's ready!
Let's go here.
Stop it, I know!
We is better than them.
As I'm ready!
Come to us, you know. Maybe like here, we go for the charge.
Full spill!
What does the Vazga ability to do, Fear and Terror?
Moving fast. Running. Moving fast. We know why. Running.
What the fuck is this? Look at this, X, and they're going through it.
Gobos rule.
totally see the Spearmen have no charge bonus.
Mark, watch ya! Shifting! Moving fast!
Swordsman actually can do quite a bit of damage here.
Shifting! Chopper jabs! Moving fast!
Orc boys are better swordsmen until the Emperor gets technologies. There are also air bonuses to consider.
Boys!
34 plus 20%.
Here we go!
I just don't have the attack tower down.
Diggers!
There's no attack really.
The bar is here!
The fucking defense is really empty.
Boys!
I need to remove the defense bonus bullshit difficulty and give them either ward save or physical resistance instead. Make melee viable. Not just try hard.
Time for slaughtering! Skullman shall one stand! Run, boys!
The orc boys are just not getting hits. Just not getting hit.
I'm ready! Boys!
At least we are seeing the Spearman as orc boy combo here. Even with a VAR. Even with the VAR, they take forever to kill a regular Spearman. They have 34 defense.
What's
When he had a melee attack. So you get 63. 63 versus we have about 25% chance to hit, under 25% chance. What the shit.
Watch your watch! Attack!
Fear and Terror. Yeah, if you play on normal difficulty. The Grom's healing one is looks like the best so far we've seen.
The crown's whispering. Violence!
Let's go some mess here.
I'm listening.
Oh, we totally destroyed it, so we can't even recruit now, huh? They have 14 units already, 14 or 15.
Attack is here.
We're getting 3 units here. It's kinda gonna put us back now. It's probably not the right thing to do, ruin this building.
Good.
Second occupy was better here.
I am true power.
They only outnumber us.
now.
I'm gonna have to consider giving some of these big orc boys armor piercing. This thing is not that good compared to the other two, but it's unlocked without technology. So you can get it earlier. Could have added some goblin archers to the army. Now we're 3 units behind. Probably have a full army waiting for us now. Faction encountered clan creepers. I guess they're in Ostermark now. So 6. They looks like might be on the move or maybe head to this band. Interesting either way.
Kislev. The bear roars at its enemies. I hear it snarl. Can you? Kislev.
So they currently still haven't attacked anybody.
Me and the lads got some.
Duck, talk to me, beast. Spit out that beast in the crowd's whispering.
Started with an assassin and they did harass us here already, huh? No, let's actually just move around.
Harmless thing.
Hard to say what is it's what's inside here, but there is movement. We're behind 3 units, which is not good.
Come on!
Okay, there's nothing here.
What? Get them! Hungry, Skullbutcher! Don't eat me! Let's scrap! Time for them to die! This will please the Iron Hats!
Just freeze the Iron Head. So if I upgrade these beacons with wizardly weapons, I can get the good stuff later on. You're gonna be stuck with that shit. Reinforced weapons and wizardly weapons is almost the same for the orc boys. Almost the same. Well, bigger shields don't matter that much on 30 armor. I have 13 AP. The armor is kind of big deal when you have 30. These guys don't get armor. So wizardly weapons is pretty much the same as the reinforced weapons for this unit. There's a condition here though. Guess it's better than against armor. Man, the orc boys are still shit.
Get nasty! Get them!
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Why is there no proper armor technology for the orc boys? Empire gets plus 15 for fuck's sake.
Please me! Boys! Please me! Hurry up!
crossbows.
Boys! Chopper's ready!
Yoo-hoo.
Slashers out! On it!
Grace says in the campaign, Reichland is first with 93 settlements. You can always just skip and go play another campaign.
I'm ready!
Play Mount Blade now.
Oh my god. Have you seen that
Hey,
shit?
Booker.
Holy shit.
Thank you for the 1 month.
Get out the ready! Let's go!
Azak has a unique upgrade for the orcs. It's nothing special, so you're not missing anything. It's actually quite crappy. It's only good until you unlock the knowledge. And it's crap.
Gonna kill him! Moving fast!
It was like 8 AP could be actually okay. But you're gonna have to consider, you wanna brick your units with this or wait for a better upgrade, because you can switch later to another upgrade.
Spider Rider! Running! Me is better than dead! Wow! Smash him up! Me is better than dead!
guys can't even win against crossbow and melee. They only have more defense. There's defense there. Don't tell me they only got technology against orcs. Fuck me, they only got technology against... What is this like? It's not even turn 10. They only got the 10 leadership, 10 defense technology. 7,000 gold. Minor faction, it's not even turn 10. So stupid. Other 10 and 10 defense. 17 melee defense, they have 27. So just like that, one button before turn 10, 7,000 gold, they get plus 10 defense, plus 10 leadership against the orcs. Greenskins. Not even turn 10. They only got it. Those technologies are so broken. So you only have 80 leadership swordsmen. You're wondering what the fuck we're doing here, why we're not winning already this battle, we're just doing something with science. Okay, so you can see the bullshit we have to deal with fighting the Empire. Well, depending on how many Arachnid spiders you have in the army, but 10 anti-large makes them more versatile. While 10 anti-infantry turns them into sword masters. So you only have bullshit defense, not even turn 10. They have 10 leadership and 10 defense, so they currently get plus 20 leadership, plus 10 melee defense, and then another plus 20% melee defense. Seven 39, 49, so rank 0 swordsmen have 49 melee defense. And they have 80 leadership without any other buffs. They get leadership also from technology and ranks and Lord Heroes. So they can easily go over 100 leadership on a tier 1 unit.
Jumpers ready!
Because these the Forest Golden Spider Riders are even more garbage than they are. They can even, you know, fend off ranged unit melee. Which are not even decent melee combatant like Borlers or the Orc Arboys.
Let's grab. Moving fast. Gotta kill him.
Faster!
Scroll bleaching. They did buff it, but it's still crap. Multiplayer item.
Hungry skull my tongue's whispering. I'm listening.
You things need scave and aid help, yes? Barter deal.
These guys might actually attack us. They don't have any enemies here.
I only deal barter in warpstone or slaves.
So they can immediately attack us here, huh? Looks like 12 units there. They had to disband some units. This will be actually very awkward, this guy attack immediately. What do we have here? The boys gives melee attack and weapon strength for all orc infantry units. And then 12% missile strength and 10% reload time reduction for the Arab boys and the Savage Orc Arab boys. They really need the attack, so this is must get early. What were your Italian first impressions? Really cool faction, one of the coolest ones they released. It's like everybody was talking shit about, you know, like Malus is gonna be like the coolest shit ever. And Malus ended up being a disappointment. Well, this guy is the coolest shit ever. That skill is used for the Orc boys, the Biggins, and the Black Orcs. And the Black Orcs being, you know, your frontline Orc. So you need to get it. Skaven could attack here because we are just next to them.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
I think the white lines of Cracer is average now after the buff. Thank you, Trackler.
The Ice Queen does not want you here. She always gets what she wants.
Trying to avoid war with Kislev so we can actually fight Imperfection here. If Kislev attacks us, they're just gonna focus everything on us.
As I is here. Now,
We'll try to get the Ostermark, but I'm not sure if it's even possible. We're gonna have full army with that bonus. That bonus is broken.
the crowd's whispering.
Well, we have to really get the battle skills and some other buffs. Since we're prioritizing replenishment, which we really need because we're taking so much damage, we can't really get heavy metal. I'm a little bit disappointed with the amount of armor for the orcs on the technology tree. The goblins get a good shit. There should be armor for both the orcs and the goblins, really. Having a lot of health on the orc boys doesn't mean anything if they don't have armor.
Silent killer, yes.
Skaven warlord.
Skaven Warlord. Kislev is rank 5. And we need another 5 turns. So they got the 7k technology on turn 5. We actually acted first, so they got it on turn 4. What the shit? They got a 7,000 gold technology on turn 4. Or maybe they start with it because reasons.
Kislev. In the north, we have cold hearts and heads.